What's going on, guys? Ted from Immersion here, and today I have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shadows of the Past. Let me get down here and frame. The Works Edition board game, and I'm going to do a quick unboxing for you. You can see the Works Edition has this kind of classic pizza box style to it. In the back here, you've got all the information. Trying a new setup with the unboxings to see how this works. This was a Kickstarter game that was created by some really cool folks. It says a game by Kevin Wilson. I know Kevin Eastman himself, one of the two creators of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, was involved. This is published by IDW. This is IDW's game division, IDW being the comic book company, and Pandasaurus Games, as well as in conjunction with Nickelodeon. The cover art that I got on my edition right here, which you can see, is done by Kevin Eastman in the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles style. So, looking at the front, it is 2 to 5 players, 60 to 90 minutes gameplay, and it's recommended for ages 14 and up. So, crack the plastic. Let's see what we've got in here. Out of the way. Alright, so, even though it looks like a pizza box, it opens like a traditional box here, where you just slide the top off. So, blank interior. What do we have in here? Alright, we got an envelope. Inside the envelope is... These look like lenticulars or something. Okay. We got a reproduction of the cover art signed by Kevin Eastman himself. So here you go. You can see his signature right there. That's the cover art. Then we have some other Kevin Eastman art in here as well. Got a beat up Leonardo. These images are more tied to the new comic. So the black mask hanging from the... Well, it looks like Slash's mask has more connotations with the new comic series. We got this one here, sans Donatello. And then we've got a kind of old school black and white Shredder with Leo and Donnie. So we got those. We've got a, see, look at that, I got a little fold on my back there, back cover from being inside the box. But this is a special edition. This is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1, the new series. But this is the special game edition cover that only comes inside the game here. And so we've got that. We've got our rule book, which is in full color. So all the rules to the game. So we kind of got a quick guide here on the back. All right, then we've got some pop-out pawns here. Looks like a couple of cars, trash, manhole covers, lasers, garbage cans, doors, question marks, a couple of railroad car or like train cars, freight cars there. Bunch of pizzas on the back here. Oh, 2 separate things. Here we go. This side, more garbage, Channel 6 news van, a couple of steam vents. You can see there. And then that side. This side, we've got these look like rotten pizzas and pizza slices, stop signs, turtle masks, and KOs. So we've got pizzas. And then on this side, we've got kind of like the rotten looking pizzas. Okay. Then, what do we have here? Alright. Adventure Comic Book 1 and 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is just a small version. Oh, no, these are scenarios, in-game scenarios to play in the game. This is books 1 and 2. or Adventures 1 and 2, I guess, and this is 3 and 4. And so you can see it has the setups for where to put the enemies and things like that on the game board. Then we have the Kickstarter bonus battle. Again, Kevin Eastman art, which is a whole unique set of adventures to play through. So there's 3, full color, full art adventure books. We got a whole bunch of just plastic bags to keep all of your cards and stuff in after the fact. Seems silly, but it's actually a great idea. And we've got this set of cards here has Splinter on it. It says Splinter Master Fury. What do we got inside here? These open? Yes, they do. Just split down the side. Splinter. Okay, so these are all the cards to play as Splinter. So this is the this is again a one of the Kickstarter. I don't know if this will be in the generic version or only in the works version. This was one of the Kickstarter stretch goals. This, we got Goongala right here on the front. This has got to be, I'm gonna guess by this that this is the Casey Jones pack, because Casey was added as a character. So let's just double check. Casey. Oh, this is Casey cards. All these are April cards. Then we've got Leo, Donnie, Mikey, Raph, Kevin Eastman as an ally, and the Fugitoid. So these are all ally cards. April. And again, I'm guessing once I get a little bit more into figuring out how the game is played, that's what these bags are for, to keep these all nice and together and separate. Casey, April, and the ally cards. Actually, let's see what Kevin Eastman does. Place 2 focus on this card during this battle scenario. Any hero may spend 1 focus off this card at the start of their turn to add 1 unused non-blocking prop token. I can't even pretend like I know what that means at this point without having read the instructions. So, there we go, that's that. This is just an IDW Games kind of advertisement. Then we've got the actual player cards. Yeah. So, because, again, with the backing, I don't know if I have separate ones, but I think I have. All of my player cards are original Eastman art, rather than like kind of the newer comic style. As you can see, it's the old school art style, Raph, which I'm really excited about. Leo, Mikey, Donnie for the original Turtles. Then we got Splinter is like new art style Splinter. Ultimate Shredder is old school art style. And then a new Mouser art style. So it doesn't look like we have bags large enough to hold these guys. So they are probably gonna have to stay in these plastic containers. That's that. Then this looks like, oh, here we go. See, here's the original. These are the original kind of art player cards for the Turtles. So let's see what we got in here. We got, so it looks like this is enemies and allies. Raph, Mikey, let's put them face down so it's easier. Leo, Donnie, Master Shredder, Old Hob. Again, if these characters aren't familiar to you, it would be something that could be remedied by reading the new comic. Karai, who should be familiar to Turtle fans. Alloplex, who's the kind of fox, Arctic fox. Foot Clan Bruiser. Foot Clan Elite. Street Thug Brawler, and then a Foot Clan Ninja. So, I very cleverly determined while we were here that green are player characters and red are enemies. So, throw these guys back in their container. I think we're starting to get through and past all of the Kickstarter exclusive stuff, and we're just diving into what's actually part of the game right now. Putting these back in their little bags, proving somewhat difficult. So I'm not going to go through the next couple of ones because I feel like I said they're generic to the game. This one has Casey. Well, we went through all the other player characters already. Why would we stop now, right? So just take a quick look. We might not put these back in this video though, just so we can get through it quicker. We can find the opening. There we go. So we've got yeah, Casey. He's green, so he's a player. Bebop. April. And Rocksteady. Then over here, we've got two more decks of cards. What's on the front here is a Shredder, Master Shredder Leader. This is Cease This Foolishness. This is basically the cards I'm guessing to play as the enemies. And then again, here's more ally cards. You've got April here right on the front. Then we've got some crazy amount of dice. So some of these were Kickstarter exclusive dice. And my dice bag has a hole in it. Again, just got this in the mail. Dice are falling out the bottom. So, what do we got here? We've got these look like attack dice, I'm guessing. They have a turtle shell on the one side with an arrow bouncing off of it, right? Two sides rather, and then a couple that look like punch or impacts. One has two. We've got, how many of these do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 of these kind of generic dice here. Then, if I'm gonna guess, we've probably got 4 of each. Or is it 3 of each? We have colored character dice. So we've got these 3 here are orange and green, Michelangelo. It's got a sword, looks like a mutagen tank, ninja star, 2 mutagens, a yin yang, and a turtle shell, a shuriken. They're all the same. Same thing with the green and blue ones for Leo. Green and purple for Donnie. I don't know why there are 6 for Raph, unless Raph is just that much of a badass and has 6 attack dice. I don't know. Oh, one of these has a double shuriken on it. So again, I'll come around to the other side here, just to get you guys a little bit of a better idea of what I'm talking about. As you can see, these are kind of green and red dice, which I'm assuming are potential replacements for these kind of just double attack defense dice. This was something that was added after the fact for the Kickstarter. What else do I have? These 3 brown dice, which are, again, they're brown and white, the same style of die, although this one has a katana on the back of a turtle shell, double shuriken, cross katanas, double mutagen, double yin yang. And then in this die, or in this bag, we have more of the black and white dice, just in white and black. We have these kind of brown dice in yellow, and then 3 of these style of dice just in white and green. That's that. Then what else do we have in here? Here we have, this is the game board. These are just heavy. Actually, these are really nice. They're cardboard tiles, but they have a really nice finish on them. So you can see, this looks like this is Kevin Eastman's kind of like artist room. Got some sewers, some office buildings, the rooftop, subway. So these are the game tiles, which, you know, again, once we get into playing them, we'll see how that goes. And then in the bottom, we've got another box. I'm guessing this is going to be all of our figures. So this one actually does open like a pizza box, sort of, I think. Oh, no, pulls out the side. Oh, yeah. Check this out. So, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So, we've got Karai, April, Splinter, Donnie, Alloplex. This looks like a thug. Casey. That could be Casey's dad, potentially. Another thug. Leo, Old Hob, Shredder, Bebop with a chainsaw, Donnie. Is that 2 Donnies? Oh, you know what? There is classic. This is new Donnie. You can see that? I don't know if you can make that out, but that's like new school comic Donnie. And then this is old school comic Donnie with the little tail and everything. Old Mikey, old Shredder, Rocksteady, a couple of Elite Foot Ninjas, new Raph, all these Mousers down the bottom here. Then in this one, we've got a couple of Foot Ninjas with Sarigamas here from the looks of it. Another Foot Elite. I think you guys can see these. These are all just like thugs along here. More thugs here. Foot Ninjas, the bottom 3, and then we've got this is new school Mike or Leo, new school Mikey, new school Raph. That's awesome. And that again was, if I recall, a Kickstarter goal to get those upgraded from like punch out cardboard pawns. And that's just fantastic. These things look awesome. And all the dice, it's great. So that's it, guys. That's the contents of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shadows of the Past, The Works box. Stay tuned to the channel, possibly here on YouTube or on Twitch. I'm going to try to get a group of people together. I'll try to do a playthrough. Well, we'll discuss the rules in one video and then try to do a full playthrough of it to see kind of how it goes in practice actually playing it. Let you guys know whether you think it might be worth picking up or not. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below if you picked up a copy of this for yourself. Did you go for the Works edition? Did you go for just the base edition? Did you add on any little particular perks, or did you just go with what came with it? I'm just curious to know what you guys think. And in other Kickstarted board games, how do you think this if you are a typical backer of Kickstarter games, how do you think this measures up compared to the other ones? I'd say I'm pretty impressed. The quality of the character cards. This is a very thick, heavy cardstock with a nice finish. Feels like, I'm not going to test it, but it feels like it might even be like water resistant, like water will beat up on this, so you don't have to worry about your cards disintegrating in water. I mean, having figures instead of pawns goes a long way. These dice are cool. They're a little bit larger than your average 6-sided die, but other than that, that's pretty cool. So I'm pumped to try it out. Again, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you next time.